Hello, this is your collective read for the next 7 days. So let's just want to find out what the kind of general energies are in the world, what the cards are going to tell us on that. And I think it's handy to find out compared to where we're at and things like that. So, okay, let's find out. So, general energies right now for the collective. We got all that. So what looks like we're manifesting success in our lives. There might be lots of people doing things like channels, so we can see, because that can be in the limelight. And, you know, there might be a lot of people who are wanting to get out there and have recognition for the work that they do. Oh, I've turned that one, but I think it was... Oh, and that one as well. Right, there was another card I think that I needed to. So yeah, so we're like, you know, being in that star energy, maybe wanting to manifest being that star and showing our skills to the world as we transform. And you know, this is all about, I mean, it's the divine feminine card, but it is all about creation and nature and, you know, bringing your creations into the world, really. You know, it can be about births as well and all of that. So, yeah, it's the time, isn't it? Spring and summer, all of the regenerating and renewals, and yeah. So that's what I'm picking up so far. Let's see what else. Teamwork. Okay, so collaborations with others as well. Wanting to know what the options are. You know, networking, things like that to bring these creations into being, really. Okay, so we've got heartache going on as well. So maybe it's a good, and decisions to be made in love whilst we hold back on energy. So I'll just, those two cards. Look, maybe we're working hard and it is paying off though as well. You know, when there's anything like that going on, we can refocus on ourselves, can't we, as well, and, you know, connect to our own creativity and what we want to put out into the world without anyone else in a romantic sense sort of being around, you know. So yeah, and that's all about looking after ourselves, isn't it? Love for ourselves, what we want. You know, it could be maybe the balance could be even maybe too much about self versus others, you know, but it might be that's the way it has to be at the moment. So yeah, feeling stuck, but we aren't stuck as well. So that kind of energy is popping out. We can clarify some of this as well. Anything else in the general world energies right now as the main energies? Right, so up the right way around, judgment call is, you know, it's making a judgment call on yourself for your own improvement, but it looks like there isn't a judgment call. Oh, might be something to do with commitment, and we aren't making any sort of judgment call. We are just doing our thing, wanting to do our thing, you know, bringing our skills into the world, wanting the limelight, wanting praise for that, having praise for that. As we network with people and just do our thing, be in that star energy for ourselves. So, okay, so that's that. Yeah, and working out on our own stability and success, really. And it's, if you notice, this sort of, it's feminine energy here as well. Don't get caught up in genders, but you know, the emphasis is very much the divine feminine, so very much creativity. Queen of Pentacles is very much the divine, not divine, the feminine, stability, stable, secure, caring, sharing, you know, whatever have I would give to you as well, kind of thing. So even though we're talking about selfish energy, Queen of Pentacles isn't though, but she still is very much focused on, you know, the Pentacle, very much focused on the stability, really. And so there is a focus of, you know, of self and own stability, really. Okay, and that's what we're picking up. You know, And on the other side of it, there is kind of a heartbreak. There might be a decision to be made in love at some point, but holding back energy as well, and that's coming in fully as well. Whilst we work on teamwork options, whether that's to do with love as well, looking at options, networking for that, for, you know, the better decisions for yourself, or whether it's just options about work as well. And let's find out can you clarify this transformation card? Left card there. I always say transformation card, sounds better. We transform, yeah, so we're letting go of what was before, transforming into a new way, really, of success, by the looks of it. Anything else? That transformational energy. Past just new, could even talk about travel. Yeah, so some sort of feeling stuck, but we aren't, and it could be to do with lies and deceit. We could be like, some of us could be lying to ourselves and feeling a bit stuck, but we aren't really, as we're not being truly honest with ourselves. Or, you know, that card always, Two of Swords, the leave confusion. Two of Swords is about confusion, and that could be sticking some people, and we have got that here. So there could be a lot of people feeling a bit stuck due to lies and deceit, whether they're the ones who did the lies and deceit or in receipt of that. It's making people stuck, but they aren't. So there's a bit of that going on. So it looks like there's a bit more realisation about this, you know, and what that entails, kind of thing. Okay. And that was to do with the letting go as well. It's time to let go and transform. So what about this teamwork and options? Can you give us more information on that, please? Three Pentacles and Seven of Cups. Oh, right. So it is about the love thing. We want teamwork. We're looking at options because we truly want teamwork. We don't want someone who lies and deceives, you know, and that's what we're letting go of as well. Because it's just made us stuck even though we aren't. And we're having to hold back on energy because there's heartbreak. So we're looking for, you know, going towards something solid and committed with the love and Two of Cups. And just sort of like, let's start again, a new adventure. And that's what it is. That's a big thing as well, really. You know, as we go towards our own success as well. So it's kind of all bringing it into balance, isn't it? In the way that's right, more right for us. Okay, well there you go. That's I just while I'm here, just to say about the options. I don't, you know, on there's a channel. Which one is it again? I tell you what I might do. I might put it in the bonus section of my feed, and it gives you little more information about these cards, right? Because there's lots of meanings and there's lots of people on YouTube finding out more about what's actually in these cards fully. For instance, in here, you know, the options card can be about, well, be careful of the options. Do you know what I mean? And I want to bring this up because this card's here as well, and transformation. You see, now the skull, certain people have different things about the skull, don't they? But if you notice in here, and you'll see, I will post that link because I can't remember the name of the channel who advised about this. But out of all of these cups, this is the one that's got the skull. See, there's different options, and some of them, you know, there's a snake coming out of that. Sometimes you think there's a good option or whatever, and then you find out, oh my God, that wasn't the right way to go. Do you know what I mean? The grass wasn't greener that side, or you know, I would have been better off going somewhere. Do you know what I mean? And it's all learning, isn't it? But there's only one skull here that's got this, only one cup here that's got a skull. Now, you've also got this transformation card. Now, there's a skull there. It can be about death, but it isn't really about death. It's about death of what was before for the new. Now, look what was and what, you know, that's that's like the past and that's like the future. Now, if you notice on here as well, there's a wreath here. He's got it on his head. He's like deciding to be his own, you know, that's his crown. He's putting his crown on. He's got another one there, perhaps for who he wants to give that to. But in that cup as well, if you notice, with the skull, it has got that wreath there as well. It's like that success kind of thing. He's made his own success. Do you know what I mean? And that's... So I just wanted to point that out because I did notice all of those cards together. And I just think that's quite interesting. All right. So, okay then. So that's the current energies for the collective generally. And let's find out energies coming up. Energies coming towards us. Future energies of the collective. That doesn't feel it right. Coming towards us. Right, so these are the masculine energies now. We saw the feminine there before. So there's a... Okay, there's a King of Cups, a King of Wands here is very much... this masculine energy is very much dynamic. You know, entrepreneur, they get what they want and things like that. He's looking towards this sort of... where there was an imbalance, really. Yeah, this person's he's got too much. He's got enough. He's got more than enough. I wouldn't say too much. That might not be the right way to say it, but he's given, you know, bits to this person, and then with this person, he's saying there's a need for balance or whatever. Do you know? It's like this entrepreneur energy knows that he knows now. It's like he knows now what this. You know, it wasn't balanced. Something wasn't balanced. There was a need for balance. Maybe he's realising now. I'm saying it's masculine energies are realising now that something wasn't fair. Someone, you know, it's like they had too much and sort of just enjoying all of that without having it balanced. Do you know what I mean? Because this is all about breadcrumbing. It's about, you know, just giving a little bit when really if someone's got a lot, there's a lot they can give, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And so it's sort of some sort of energy. Again, masculine energy is sort of the truth and just and all of that. That's kind of energy, you know, the judge in the courtroom as well. Sorry, I'm just trying to explain what I'm saying here. So there's all of that sort of energy coming. Probably to balance the scales, do you know what I mean? And bring it from a more just way. It isn't just about what someone wants, it's about what a balance for us all, really. Because otherwise, you know, some people just will never have enough, will they, and all of that. And it's keeping an open mind here as well. This person just wants to like just keep open their mind and get away from all that and do something. You know, I've got ideas, I want to do something, don't know how I'm going to do it, but you know, I want to sort of move away from that and get on and, you know, with these new ideas once this is all sorted as well. So I hope I'm being as clear as mud there. Right, anything else? Oh, whoa, this is all the masculine energies coming in now, because this is the love and King of Cups. See, when we're attached, when we connect more to our heart, we realise more about imbalances and we see them more for what they are and, you know, want to do something about it, don't we? So it's interesting. It's all of the masculine energies in this coming energy. Wow. It's as if sort of the feminine energies are standing up, you know, to what's just and fair. And now it's bringing the masculine energies to realise certain things as well. And, you know, and there's working on things and it's paying off. It's, yeah, working towards, because any sort of stability created conflict because things weren't stable. So there's sort of a patience about that. Yes, it brought heartache, betrayals and all of that, but there's a working hard going on here. It's like this. There's more like a realization of what these energies have been doing, really. Maybe and these are all kings. This is like, yes, this is a page. This is like ideas that you want to keep an open mind. So that's quite a nice energy. And other than that, it's all of the more mature masculine energy. So these are all kings, you know, they've understood, they've got to a certain learning and understood. And this is the emperor in here as well, which is all of the kings holding into one, driving it forward, no matter what's going on unconsciously, just moving in the direction that they want to go and go for it as well. So again, very much these masculine energies look like they're stepping it up really and manifesting, as I say, manifesting what you want in the world, which is what we saw before. This one at all costs energies here still. I've seen that quite a bit. So that's kind of doing things, you know, and it chews everybody else off, and missed opportunity as well. So that could be a bit of that going on, like, but maintaining some sort of higher ground or higher position from others. Anything else in those energies coming? And so, but some sort of honest conversations as well, that's driving forward with just adventures new, just new honest beginnings with new adventures is coming up as well. This is another 5 energy, lost love, that can be about grief, missed opportunities because of when it all costs energy, someone maintaining high ground, and it's, you know, it's just grief still, and that's still coming up in the future energy there. So let's find, tell us more about these cards here that all came out together, about the commitment, patience. You see about this angel as well. Just notice this square here. Actually here apparently is the words in, I think it's in Hebrew, apparently it's some sort of word, moonlight guidance. She just popped up on my phone, isn't that funny? Moonlight guidance. She's got a channel where she advises about things within the tarot cards. But one of the things is this, you know, square is about balance, you know, and that's one of the things. It's like, be patient, balance is coming, you know. So that's imbalance, isn't it? Someone too much, someone too little, not giving enough, not having enough, all of that. And balance is coming. It's like people are working hard for this. But tell us about these cards together. Anything else you can tell us? Because there's been, the imbalance has just created conflict. With, you know, people not being truly committed to anything and other than themselves or whatever. And it's created betrayals and things. But there's a lot of hard work happened with that. And as I say, patience as balance, you know, as there is a move towards more balance. So anything else you can tell us on those cards though? So yeah, just want to make sure they do come out the right ones that I want. Yeah, it's a betrayal of deep connection, but the Wheel of Fortune is turning round as more perspectives again. There could be a hope for success. You know, we're seeing people moving towards what they want to do in the limelight, you know, all about them having recognition for it, and you know when people see you as like, oh wow, and all of that. And but there's a balance, there's more perspectives on this now. It's not just about one person, is it? It's about each other, and it did just bring betrayal energy. Yeah, so it's good. There's more perspectives being seen on these deep connections in a way that could be successful. All right. So yeah, I think there's sort of realizations now of things, isn't there? What actually has happened. Why this one at all costs energy though? It's 5 of Swords, and it's in the coming energy. Be patient, right? Yeah, so it's as if, right, so these kind of energies like, well, I don't know which way to go now, you know. It's so that's good. It's going to be positive. And there's patience needed for this, really. Again, about bringing things to balance. The angels are there, or whatever you believe in, but it's going to be positive. Good. hopefully more like balanced win-win situations versus just someone's way on the highway, really, isn't it? Okay, so there you go. That's the general energies for the world. Okay, so I'm going to do the twin flame read now and see what happens with that. All right then, thank you. Good luck. Take care. Watch what you're doing. See you next week. Bye.